Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to the client Reno of part 9 of my Homeless Decorator Challenge. And if you're just checking this out for the first time, I recommend going over to check out part 9 so you can see me interviewing the client and also see the results as to whether or not they liked it. So of course, to begin with, I am deleting everything, and as usual, I'm trying my best to make sure I delete the parent items first and then, or actually delete the child items first and then the parent items. I changed the flooring, and in this case, the client liked modern and they liked purple, which I wasn't, if I remember correctly, I wasn't able to get that from the client themselves, so I don't know which of the two liked it. This is the, we're doing a ground floor level renovation, which in this case, I'm actually able to change the wall coverings and change the flooring. I don't know that I was able to change the actual layout. For some reason, I think I wasn't, but I also may not have tried. I can't remember, and I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the likes and dislikes there. I also know that they couldn't do mid-century modern, or we couldn't use that because the wife, Melee, didn't like that. So, which is a little bit hard because there's some overlap between modern and mid-century, and this white amp eventually disappears into nothingness. I watched through. I thought I had accidentally, put it into my inventory, because after this, I go home and I find that it's in my Sims inventory, which can happen if you try and sell a parent item and there's a child item on it. Then all the child items, as they call them, that's from the update before before the Decorator pack came out, the Dream Home Decorator pack came out, then it'll only sell the main item, the parent item, and the child items that are attached will go into your inventory, which is the same if you're at home and you're doing a renovation. It won't sell everything, but the difference is here it still goes into your personal inventory, and so when you go home you have it, but it also means you don't have that money for doing your makeover here in your budget, because obviously part of the budget is like the money they give you and then anything you sell from their lot before you go and do the renovation. So I think in the end here I just went with purple, because there was nothing modern that was purple, I think. And then the oven, because I wanted to do the cooktop, the oven unfortunately was mid-century. It's not purple, but I really wanted to do the cooktop. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just use it regardless. And then I grabbed these table and chairs to put here in this kitchen area. So they have more counter space, if I remember correctly, than when they started. Not a lot, because I think it did go around a little bit. And yes, that I move around and whatnot. But I watched through this twice, that white amp, and it just poofs into thin air. So you may have noticed that I had put a door out to the backyard from this area here, which didn't used to be there. It used to just be a window, and you'd have to go from either, there's a door at the kitchen or the front door and walk around. But I thought it would be kind of nice to have direct access to the lovely patio they have out there from the living room, and just going right out that exit. It's not like they really looked out the window there, because it's just, there. And I chose that door because I think it met the modern criteria. Otherwise, I would have just used a glass door. But I just stuck with what we had, and I'm getting a little bit of purple appliances, and they have that. So I decided, you can see I changed the color of this out here because it came in purple. So I thought I would use that. And again, I wasn't sure. I was thinking of using that, but I didn't like how it looks. So I ended up going with the matching on top. But I like the way the glass looked on either end better. And you see, the amp is there. And I put that board up. I like to put it up. I find the Sims really like to interact with it. And I put that wall covering, and then we turn around, it's gone. There, boom, gone. It was like, it was quite funny. Especially because I had thought I had put something out, but then I was like, oh, I can't see anything anywhere, so I guess we need a radio. Because I like to, in a living room renovation, which is obviously a living room and a kitchen, I like to give them a TV and a radio so they have both options. That was too expensive. So it went away and I went for something less expensive. I had been thinking about putting a desk or a little table underneath the stairs because there's a little nook there. But I try and think of things I could maybe sell to get the money back, but there's nothing I want to sell enough that I just decided. I had given them a computer in his room upstairs. I think I did. I know there was a desk there. I don't remember, but he does definitely there's a computer in the bedroom upstairs, so it's not necessary. And yeah, and I give him the purple console as opposed to the one that they had before. And I think that was where I was debating about selling that barbecue and trying to come up with some extra money to be able to do the little computer area behind there. But that's when I'm like, well, they probably like their barbecue. It's better quality barbecue. Maybe not. And instead I just get them a bookcase. So much for the computer nook area. And then a coffee maker. So I think this is pretty much mostly what I did. Yeah, here we are. So here we have the before and after slideshow. So it's definitely a lot more fleshed out. There's more decor. I didn't have that much money. I don't think it was the biggest budget. I do find that sometimes the ones that are the bigger payouts have lower budgets. But luckily they had some decent items that I could sell, like that stove, and gave me some money for the budget. So yeah, so that's it for, the renovation. And that's going to be it for this. So go check out the part 9 if you haven't already. But that's going to be it for this video. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.